This video should have had a warning because those are some big ass nips. Let's watch more Parz.
Australia just found a new spider that yeets bugs.
What?
Yeah, as if the country was not covered in enough fucking spider spawners, our scientists have discovered the brand new ballista spider. Because they didn't think that maybe, just maybe, we already have a fucking enough of those. However, this 8-legged DLC stands out from the
He kind of looks kind of cute. His little butt looks like a bomb.
default eldritch horrors covering the country because, and I'm not making this up, I promise, they basically use Scooby-Doo traps to send ants to fucking space. And today, gang, I'm going to teach you how the fuck that works. Our target is specifically the green tree ant, because ballista spiders are picky eaters who won't fucking touch anything else.
Brother,
Why do I relate to a spider so much?
And step one for grabbing their dino nuggies is the boring bit. Spinning up a normal bone fucking stock web. Foundation laid, we can get to the fun bit. The ballista spider lowers itself around 30 centimeters to a nearby leaf or branch, stands there, runs some mathematical equations for trajectory and velocity, and then marks an anchor point. Once that point is marked, it will spend the next 4 hours spinning silk between the anchor and a nearby branch, pulling it tighter and tighter, essentially spinning up a comedically large spring. Then they coat the anchor point with pheromones, essentially spraying a giant fucking free candy sign onto it, and they just piss off into the trees and wait. Meanwhile, a green tree ant walking by just happens to notice, wow, look at that totally not suspicious construction that says free candy. Well, I've got nothing better to do for the evening. I guess I'll just wander on over here and just have a good old bit of a ball.
Wait, what? That flung so much faster than I was expecting.
Yeah, the second those mandibles nicked the spring, it snapped, grabbing the ant and instantly accelerating it with 140 Gs of force. That is 15 times what a fucking fighter jet pilot experiences at maximum Gs. The ant then sails through the air in a beautiful arc before slamming directly into the waiting spider web and fucking dying. Australia just found...
Damn! Death by flinging you into oblivion.
Did you know Australia has the world's longest highway?
are we there yet? No!
I'm surprised that that's not America that has the largest highway, huh? Australia has big spiders, big snakes, and big highways.
Yeah, this f***ing odyssey of a road is Highway 1.
The Odyssey.
A road so f***ing long that just telling you the length in numbers doesn't capture how f***ing ridiculous this thing is. So, to better illustrate my point, let me take you on a bit of a road trip. Our journey starts in Melbourne, Victoria, where you're going to hop in your Ford Falcon and pull onto the highway, beginning your journey to Mordor. And you're going to begin that journey with a light 10 hours of driving west, crossing your first state border into South Australia, and passing through that state's capital, Adelaide, the birthplace of Hollow Knight.
What, are we gonna fight the sun?
When you're done fighting the sun, you are going to continue west until you hit the fun part, Western Australia. You are then going to drive 38 fucking hours through a featureless desert without ever leaving the state, through the state capital Perth, and then past the mines. Then you're going to hang a right into the Northern Territory, past about 7 million crocodiles before you will hit Queensland, where you're going to drive through a combination.
I do want to go to Australia. I think Australia looks really, really cool, but I don't know if I'll survive it.
Of LA and Las Vegas while trying to avoid hurricanes and every animal in the country. Then you're going to head south into New South Wales and through Sydney, where you can take a look at all of the standard tourist shit and marvel at how truly f***ed the housing market is. Once you're done there, you are going to completely avoid the capital state and city of the country, Canberra, because it's f***ing boring and everyone knows it. The only cool thing there is a f***ing slide.
I mean, that's a cool slide.
And then, after 3 full months of driving, and
full months of driving?
a lap of the country, you will arrive back in the vape capital, Melbourne, where you're still not done, because you then need to drive onto a boat, cross one of the roughest oceans on the planet, and then drive 3 more hours, which will land you in my home city of Hobart, where, after 14,000 kilometres, you will encounter the final boss of Australia, Neil the Seal.
Neil the Seal! But I don't want to fight him! I love him!
Oh, you died? You gotta go back to the start. Did you know
Is that all one highway? That's crazy!
Hey, did you know wolves and ravens could be best buddies?
Bro, I knew I liked you, dude. Come here.
Yeah, and when I say friends, I don't mean they wave at one another while crossing the streets. No. I mean they have a fucking symbiotic relationship.
I mean, ravens are fucking geniuses. I'm not surprised they would befriend the alpha wolf, which, you know, they love friends. Because, you know, alpha wolf is a lie.
We are venom.
You see, ravens are scavengers, which means part of their food source is picking dead bodies clean that are left by other predators. And ravens are also very smart. And they're smart enough to know that one of the best sources of these leftovers is following around a wolf pack. So to help that process along, the raven turns itself into a fucking surveillance drone. See, in order to help the wolves out, they will fly up into the air and use their Google Maps view to locate a succulent, defenseless meal. And once they find Bambi, the raven will start
Genius!
pinging the fuck out of it, circling it, and flying back and forth between the wolf pack and their Disney meal, all while screeching at the top of their lungs, "He's down here!" The wolf pack will then take the hint their feathered friend is trying to give them, walk over, and, cancel the Bambi sequel. Which then allows the raven to pick at the leftovers. Kind of like the broke mate who asks if you're going to finish that.
It's like, are you done with your meal? Can I have the leftovers?
It's not just a work friendship, though. No. Ravens babysit wolf pups. They are the animal equivalent of the guy who is not related to you at all, but your kids still call him uncle.
Oh my god, it's my Uncle Raven!
Yeah, ravens have been seen playing games with wolf pups. They use sticks to play tug of war, playfully swoop the pups and get them to try to bite, and they even play fucking tag together. I'm not gonna lie, that's gotta be one of the cutest things that naturally occurred. I could make a fucking kids cartoon out of that.
You're my friend now. We're having soft tacos later.
Hey, did you know?
I love that. So freaking cute. Ravens are absolutely amazing birds. All the corvids are, but ravens particular, I love them. Whenever I see a raven in the wild, it always brings me so much joy. I'm starting to feel a little bit better.
Have you ever wondered what would happen if God took a seal, jammed it full of steroids, and gave it a mouthful of razors? The answer is this fucking demon.
What?
That demon has a name. It's a leopard seal.
Why does it sound like that?
You can find them stalking the waters in Antarctica, and what makes them special is they are the only species of seal to be considered an apex predator. What does that mean? They are so fucking scary that nothing hunts them. They are the fucking Dark Souls boss of their ecosystem. And
It looks so big. I know that was just a penguin, but for some reason it looked like so massive.
once you look at them, pretty easy to see why, because to start with, they're fucking huge.
Damn, boy, he's thick.
They are 3 meters long.
Wait, it is big. 12.5 feet. Damn!
And weighing at 600 kilos. But the scary thing about that isn't that it's the same weight as 3 grand pianos. It's that despite being heavier than a vending machine, if it wanted to eat you, you would never see it or hear it coming. See, this ocean dinosaur has 2
Why did it look so creepy in that picture?
ways of hunting. The first is it'll wait for you to get in the water and swim you down at 40 kilometers an hour. But the other way they hunt? Jump scares.
What?
Let me paint you a picture. You are a penguin walking across the ice with your buddies, and there's a crack that you need to hop across.
Honestly, I feel bad for penguins. They're like so many creatures' foods.
To continue. And so, bloke in front of you walks up to the edge, eyes the gap, goes to jump, and
It looks like a freaking shark.
yet the leopard seal that currently has your mate in his mouth has been patiently camping under the ice for the past 3 hours, waiting for you to get close.
Animals that know how to camp for their food, like that is some next level spooky stuff. Like these animals have more patience than I have patience.
Enough to be snatched into the KFC bucket. And if the bite from the mouthful of combat knives doesn't finish ya, the seal thrashing the body back and forth like a rag doll, skinning it alive and flinging its limbs all over the place as the other penguins watch, probably does.
Not freaking happy feet. God.
This tiny bug can kill you with a hamburger.
Oh, is that the tick that makes you allergic to meat? Haha, tick, come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. It won't affect me.
This nasty little fucker is a Lone Star tick. You can find them in the United States of America and Mexico. And you may be wondering, how does a hamburger become a murder weapon?
I mean, cholesterol.
Well, considering Lone Stars are only 3 millimeters long,
They're so small.
we can safely rule out the thing picking up a cheeseburger and fucking beating you to death with it.
Imagine being beaten to death with a cheeseburger.
What the tick will do, however, is bite you. And that bite is what begins the hamburger to homicide domino effect. You see, Lone Star ticks are parasites, and they're aggressive ones at that. They are one of the only species of tick that can catch your scent and run you down just to take a bite.
Damn! I don't like ticks either. Well, you guys know the story about the tick that landed on my arm. Very scary, but that was just a standard tick.
And when those fangs sink into you, you will feel fucking nothing. The bite itself is painless. The bastard will latch onto you for up to 7 days, sucking the blood out of you and inflating itself like a fucking balloon before rolling his fat ass away. The problem is, while it was there, planted a fucking bomb. But that bomb has a long fuse. In fact, you'll be completely fine for about a month. Until one day, you go on a Macca's Mish with the boys and decide to grab yourself
With the boys?
a succulent cheeseburger. And it's not even the first cheeseburger you've had in the last month. So you suck that shit down like Kirby and think nothing of it. Till around 6 hours later, when it starts to get little bit hard to breathe. Super cool Lone Star tick fact. Their bites can give you this nifty little thing called alpha-gal syndrome. What's that? Oh, you know, it's just a complete fucking allergy to red meat. It takes about a month to kick in, but when it does, eating it causes vomiting, diarrhea, and in some cases, anaphylaxis, which is why your throat is closing up and you are collapsing to the floor due to oxygen deprivation caused by a fucking Big Mac.
See, for some of you, that's like the end of your life. For me, I'm like, I wouldn't even notice if I got one of these ticks biting me, the Lone Star tick. If somebody, I don't think I would ever know.
This fish has a gun. Yeah, this bad boy is
What?
an archerfish, and based on the description, you'd probably assume that Faye's fins here is found in the US, because, you know.
I mean, obviously.
But no, it may come as a shock to you, he's actually Australian. And now that you've got that piece of information, it should come as absolutely no fucking surprise to you when I tell you the reason it's packing heat is bugs.
Oh? Wait, what?
See, these bad boys love eating insects. And specifically, they quite enjoy bugs found in the air or on land. And as the 9,000 IQ individuals among you may have figured out, that's a problem because it's a fucking fish.
Hello, how are you? I am under the water.
And last
There's bugs in the water and on the surface.
I checked, the motherfucker can't just swim through the air, which is why it's running a ranged build. But when I said gun, I meant less buying a deagle and more a super soaker. See, when an archerfish spots a happy meal hovering over the water, they will gently float their way up to just below the surface. They then lock onto their target, adjust for wind, and then suck in the water and spit it up to 3 fucking meters, nailing the target.
They turn water into a bullet? Damn!
As it turns out, water gun is a super effective move. Knocking the insect into the water, where the archerfish just swims over and grabs it like a fucking snack.
That's actually kind of clever, though.
The thing that cracks me up about this is that, yeah, they do it to put food on the table. They can also do it purely to fuck with people.
What?
This fish,
Oh, that's so funny. They're just like trolling.
this spider, is a cowboy.
I want to be a cowboy, baby.
This is a bowler
This video should have had a warning because those are some big ass nips.
spider. And you can probably find one in your backyard because they are fucking everywhere. USA, Mexico, South America, Madagascar, and of course, Australia.
Obviously, everything is
And
Australia.
the reason I'm calling it a cowboy is because it uses its web like a lasso. You see, where a standard spider sweats its ass off, spinning thousands of strands into some elaborate art piece, hoping that a fly headbutts it, the bowler spider does not fuck with that complicated bull.
It's no point stressing yourself out.
And it spins up a single strand of web with a sticky bit at the end, kind of like one of those plastic hands you used to get as a kid. Yoink. And instead of praying to God that a fly shows up, the bowler spider has a guaranteed way to grab a meal. Seduction.
Oh.
You see, these bad boys can produce chemicals that perfectly mimic the pheromones of a female moth looking to reproduce.
Oh. What's such a strange thing? Oh yeah, we produce the pheromones for horny moths.
The males then catch the scent of the hot single moths in your area ad and float towards it like a pie on the windowsill. However, upon arrival, they do not find their moth bride.
Oh, no,
They actually
bitches?
find something that looks suspiciously like a strand of spider web. And while our moth friend here is trying to come to terms with the fact that he's been catfished,
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
the bolus tosses out that web strand, sticks it to the moth, and fucking takes him. Dragging the very confused and probably still a little aroused moth into the branches, where it is bitten and pumped full of poison. I'm sorry, man, that's so fucking funny.
That's crazy.
Old mate thought he was going to continue his bloodline, and I just know on the way up to the spider, he was talking like,
So no head?
this spider
Oh my god. Oh, so stupid.
This spider is a vampire.
He's so cute though.
Just not the way you think it is.
Oh?
This adorable little guy is literally called a vampire spider. And as you may expect, for something named after Dracula, it craves one thing.
Blood. We need to give it a cup.
Just one teeny
Oh?
little problem with that. They can't fucking get it themselves.
No
See,
blood?
vampire spiders are a species of jumping spider. And jumping
I love jumping spiders. They're so freaking precious.
spiders basically never bite people or other mammals. Second off, they don't even have the right equipment to get your blood out.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
Because I didn't
Wait, a vampire that has no teeth?
call it a little guy for nothing. They are only a completely average 0.3 inches wide. They straight do not have the strength or length to penetrate your skin.
Oh!
So that begs the question, where the fuck do they get their blood? I mean, what could a
I told you, they need the cup. They need the cup.
spider possibly get its hands on that carries human blood? Gotcha. Yeah, it's fucking mosquitoes. The vamp spiders specifically target these annoying fuckers, but not just
Wait. I want a pet vamp spider. Cause like, he would be the best pet. He can't hurt you, but he'll hurt the mosquitoes. And you hate the mosquitoes.
mozzies in general. No, they wait for them to bite something first. And then once they've completed the blood heist and try to make off with the goods,
After mosquito eats something. It doesn't have to be me. It could be Daemon.
the vamp spider hits the mozzie with a "the f*** do you think you're going?"
Where are you going,
jumps it.
mosquito?
murdering the mosquito and sucking the blood out as a sweet treat. I guess if it's a vampire that kills vampires, it's less Dracula and more a blade spider. This
It's so precious. Oh my god, I love it so much.